Hi everyone, hope you're having a good weekend. I'm going to be going over what's going on in week 4 in our course. It's hard to believe we are already in week 4. So this week we are going to finish up our parlors with our 5th parlor post, and then this time you will just synthesize Parlor 5 instead of doing 2. So you'll just be looking back over the responses for Parlor 5 for your synthesis this week. And you're pretty familiar with the Parlor at this point, so you know where to find these sources in our textbook, and then you're watching a TED Talk. So I want to talk mainly in this video about what you see coming up on Friday. So these assignments here are about our upcoming Reader's Guide. The Reader's Guide is the Extended Inquiry Project's culmination. So all of the research we'll be doing once you pick a topic, which we'll be working on over the next week, is in anticipation of and preparation for this Reader's Guide, which is different than the typical research paper, which you may be relieved to find out. So you don't need to actually start working on the Reader's Guide yet. I want you to just have an idea of what our end goal is going to be. So this gives you kind of an overview of what we're aiming for with our research, since you're not going to be writing a typical research paper where you make an argument with a thesis statement and having main points. So we're going to be doing something called inquiry-based research. So you're going to read about the assignment here, and then please watch this video as well. Okay, so even if you don't understand everything or what it's all going to look like, you're just getting kind of an idea of what we're going to be working towards. Okay, so I would like you to look over that for Friday, and then after looking over the Reader's Guide overview, you're going to review the first step in the Extended Inquiry Project. So that is called the Guiding Question Infographic. And this will not be due until the following week, but I'd like you to watch this video. There's also a video transcript if you need that, and read through the assignment. So the purpose of this assignment is to propose a question that you would like to research. Okay, so a guiding question. The question guides your research, okay? So please read through this, watch the video, and post any questions that you have about that. This is not due on Friday, but I'd like you to read through it and have some time to ask any questions about it before you start working on it next week. Then the last thing that you have due is the summarizing studio. So this is an extremely important studio because you will be practicing the way to write a summary that you'll be required to do for the Reader's Guide. Okay, so you're going to be learning how to write a summary in the way that you'll need to for the Reader's Guide. So you can see that you are going to, once again, label your work, show your process work. So you're going to label the reading notes. You are going to read this article, America is Facing a Literary Crisis, and you'll take any notes on anything that you think would help you write a summary. Then you're going to write a practice summary following these steps, okay? And these steps reflect what this article describes. So, just like with our first studio, I have you practice something before you see a summary, a model summary that I have written, so that you can compare the two. So I've written a summary as well following the instructions, so you can see there is not one exact perfect summary, but you can compare your summary and my summary and how they are following those instructions. So if you can't see this Google form there's probably one of two reasons. Either you are not logged into your UNCC Gmail account, or you're in Safari and sometimes the Google Forms are not showing up in Canvas if you're in Safari. So you can switch over to Google Chrome and refresh the assignment. Make sure you're logged in, and you can probably see this. Once you submit your practice summary, you will see my practice summary, okay? And then use both of those to write your reflection here. Okay, so you can see what you need to submit for this studio. And that's it for this week. Please keep in mind that with all of our assignments, so if you look ahead to next week, all of this is meant to keep you on track with the extended inquiry project. So we break it down into manageable bits that we do week by week, and you are doing the assignment if you are completing those weekly assignments. So you do not need to work ahead. If you have any questions about anything, please post to Ask the Professor forum, and I hope you all have a great week.